Hey everyone, it's me, Nate Klima. I'm a four-star icon out of Los Angeles, California, and Bonifacio Global City in the Philippines. Currently, I'm here stateside in the United States because we have a lot of incredible things to talk about. And this is why Ion will be a revolution in not only direct sales, but network marketing, affiliate marketing. There's so many different names, but Ion is really going to start ramping up more than ever before, more than what we're doing right now, and you're just going to have to take a big sip of your energy. Take your Ion swag, your Ion cup. Remember, get your Ion swag at ionswag.com, and you're going to be very excited for the things that we have going on in the next few months. And I can't say too much about what's going on, but I just want to build that excitement, but at the same time talk about what we're doing today and why the Ion T10 line is absolutely dominating and why the other upcoming line is going to be absolutely fantastic. So make sure you get some good notes out if you're going to take some notes, or just listen in, because we have a lot of incredible announcements to talk about. So once again, when I introduced myself, I wanted to go by my field title because, as y'all know, I also help as the chief marketing officer of this company. But my mentors have always taught me to be out there in the field. And then they also told me, never ask someone to do what you won't do yourself. I'm gonna say it again, never ask someone to do what you won't do yourself. I've worked with a lot of companies and management. And a lot of these management, the only big problem is that when they don't have direct sales experience, when they're teaching these things, a lot of teaching is theory. And I'm not a big fan of theory. I'm a big fan of what works. And the best way to explain of what works is to actually be in the field with your people. And so, as you can see, I do the phones just like you. I do the calls just like you. Why? It's because I learned from my mentors. And you might not know this, but there's billion-dollar companies out there. Some of the biggest companies out there were led also by its CEOs, its CMOs, its corporate staff, because they had to build the company. And I feel like in today's corporate nature, there's a lot of companies out there led by people who don't know direct sales. They don't know your heart. They don't know your vision. They don't know what you're doing in the field. And they're theorizing based on the experience of others. And well, we don't do that here at Ion. We know direct sales. Everyone from Eric Caprisi to Banny Holcomb to myself, we know what it is to be in the field. And so we'll never forget who we are. And that's why we're always doing our best to make sure that you have the best situation. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is our expanding recognition program. The expanding recognition program is absolutely phenomenal. We now have the new STAR program. And of course, we're not stopping there, but we want to reward the right activity. And the right activity essentially will lead to more rewards as we come out with new stuff and new things and new product and so on and so forth. Now, the STAR program is essentially anytime you create a first level master, add a star to your current title. So if you're currently a master and you have 3 frontline masters, you are now a 3-star master. If you're an icon and you have 5 first level masters, you are a 5-star icon, or legend and pinnacle and so on and so forth. And what that does is it helps you gauge if you're really creating new leadership. It helps you gauge if you're doing the right actions. It helps you gauge if you're continuously bringing in new people and with urgency adding the first 3 customers or affiliates as soon as possible. Why? Because that is what grows the company. There's only 2 things that helps grow a company. And while you're doing those calls, it's what these 2 things are. It is gathering new affiliates with product orders and gathering new customers. That is it. That's all we get paid on. And with this company, it is actually really easy, in my opinion, to gather customers. Why? Because the free shipping with no minimums is phenomenal with pricing that for your friends and family agree with. Now, if you just saw some random product on the shelf, you think you would buy it? Sometimes, depends on the marketing and depends on the packaging. But what if your friend said, this is the product you should get? And guess what happens? That is usually the product you get, which is why word of mouth advertising, word of mouth marketing is so important. And when you do these things, when the more stars you create, the more you can see where your success is going to be. If you help people create stars, it's like building new franchises all over the United States. If you build a lot of franchises all over the United States, guess what? You're going to have more centers of income because they're all generating customers. So you want to create as many success stories as possible. What's going to happen is that you have a tangible goal. So that way you could always get recognized. Every time you add a star, guess what? You're going to be recognized again. You help another person become a master, bam, another banner for recognition, and so on and so forth. And if you can start doing that over and over and over again, you'll be an icon in no time. And I will say 80% of your organization will be customers. And that's a good thing. We really truly created a system, and we created a situation where we are a customer gathering machine. Now we want to recognize it for you. So how do you know if you're creating the right situations? How many stars are you creating? That is the best thing about the star program. The more you create stars, first level masters, the more you can gauge why you're having the success you're having or not having the success you're having. Because there's a few things that allows yourself to gauge how you're going to create success. How many home meetings do you have planned in the next 30 days? How filled is your schedule in the next 30 days? How many masters are you creating? If you can look at those three metrics, you can see why you're getting the results that you're getting. And this is why it is really, really, really important to create first level stars. And you want to create a first level star within the first 24 to 72 hours of them getting started. Why? Because when they get started, that's when they're the most on fire. That's when they're the most excited. That's when they're just like, I want to go out there and tell the world. So as long as you have 3 retail customers or 3 affiliates, you're going to create a master. And guess what? They're going to get a recognition banner, and you're going to get a recognition banner. I haven't put mine on yet on my Facebook yet because once again, I'm having some phone issues right now. I want to make sure I can do these phone calls right away. So once that's resolved, you're going to see me put it up there. But every time someone congratulates or things like that, I want to message them. Now, it's not difficult to become, say, for example, if you're a master, now you become 1-star master. Now you have another banner. Other people who may not have seen the first banner when you first promote to master will now talk to you. They're like, what's going on with this Ion thing, this Ion T10 and this Ion skin? What is going on? And so every time you create a new one, you're just, oh man, it's unbelievable. And maybe out of those, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20, 50 people who congratulate you, what if another person comes on board? And that new person who comes on board becomes a master within that first 24 to 72 hours. Guess what? You're a 2-star master. And now with more recognition, you're going to be perpetuating more success. Because now, guess what? You're going to be working with their warm market because now they're a master and a 1-star and a 2-star. You see, recognition works. People want to be recognized. People want to show that they've done some accomplishments, and Ion is flush with recognition. I can't wait till we have the pin system out to see all those stars on your lapel, on your lapel jacket, and so on and so forth. I can't wait to see those master, icon, legend, and pinnacle pins out there. And a convention in Las Vegas or Miami full of people with those pins. Or heck, we have so many incredible things going on, and can't wait to have those year-round events. But you want to be able to do those things, and you want to be able to show the success that you're having. It is absolutely important. So what have we learned in the first 8 minutes? The STAR program, when properly utilized, will help you attract more attention. You create more attention by doing the right set parts of action. What is the right things of action? It's phase 1, constantly bringing in new customers and new affiliates that have customers as well. That's it. And so for those of you who are, say, a 1-star master, I know Tita Gina from Florida, I believe you're a 1 or 2-star master. Shoot, you should get recognized as that as well. And the more you post these things, the more people are going to ask. I want Facebook to be flooded with these 1-star, 2-star masters, and people are asking, what the heck is going on? What is this Ion T10? You haven't heard of the Ion T10 thing? It's the greatest thing out there when it comes to building a direct sales organization. I mean, guys, the economy for the lower end feels like it's not doing that great. Cost of living is going up all around the world. We're becoming a global economy, and Ion is perfectly poised to capitalize on that new global economy. And there's a lot of things you can do. You can either complain about the things going on, or you can go out there with reckless abandon and start building an e-commerce business that will not only recognize you, but you're going to feel absolutely unbelievable, y'all. Unbelievable. So that is the STAR program. I want you to start hitting those new ranks of the star program. I'm currently a 4-star icon. I've given some people away, for those who are in the same areas. I don't recommend you do that, but if they're in the same areas and so on and so forth, people can work together. That's what you're going to want to do. And so that's why it's created some more leadership and so on and so forth. I don't recommend doing that till you're at a higher code. And so once you're at a higher code, icon, legend, or pinnacle and above, then you can start doing that. But don't do that. Everyone, first level, first level, first level. And then the next thing I want to talk about, which is absolutely unbelievable, is the events that we got going on. So if you're going to be in Virginia Beach, Virginia in July, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be flying into Richmond, Virginia, and then taking a trip and then meeting with some of the Ion folk and then the pageant folk. We have a giant event called Mabuhay Global Festival. And guess what? Ion T10 and Ion Skin will be plastered all over this event. It's going to be an incredibly fun event, and you'll be able to personally meet with me and do some personal training. And guess what? Anyone you bring there to the hotel, I can do a one-on-one overview. I can do a group overview inside the hotel room or inside the meeting room, wherever you want to, we can do it. We will do it. And guess what? That is the perfect place to do it, right? Because we're going to have a step and repeat. You're going to have all the events, the pageant girls, the thing. It's going to be a fun event. And Ion means fun. You can see from the attire, from the Ion swag. Ion means fun. And when you have fun, it also means lifestyle, which was where we're going to go to next with the Ion Skin. However, you want to be able to, so if you want to go to a live event, I highly encourage you to come to Mabuhay Global Festival. General tickets start at $35. And if you need some of that info, message me. We have Ion all over the place. We're going to be doing the Ion sashes. We're going to have Ion pictures everywhere. We want to get the word out, and I want to meet with as many people as possible that weekend. If they're on the East Coast, if you're within a few hours of Virginia Beach, there is no reason why you shouldn't be there. You should be there, participate, have fun, meet some other Ion brand partners, some affiliates and customers, and we're going to have a great time. And guess what? Through that event, we're going to have a lot of new Ion affiliates, I guarantee you, and a lot of new Ion marketing. So that's what we got going on, y'all. There's a fantastic event. If you need that info, please hit me up. Once again, we have an event on July 26th, 27th. The main event's 27th, but if you're in town, I would love to do a one-on-one. I'd love to do a group training, anything we can do, because I will be there on the Thursday morning, I believe, Thursday morning of that weekend in Virginia Beach. And I will make some time for anyone who is in Ion and wants to get some training. It's unbelievable. Once again, $35 for a general admission ticket. Please hit me up. You want to be there at the Virginia Beach event where Ion will be a big sponsor and all over the place and so on and so forth. So I can't wait to see you guys there. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is then the next thing that you've been seeing, we've been hinting toward. I'm not going to move too much into what it is, and then we'll get back into the training. However, what I'm going to talk about is the Ion Skin. And so there's not a lot of info that I can say right now. Trust me, it's telling a person who's in direct sales or affiliate marketing to keep a secret. It is one of the most difficult, improbable things. It's like escaping a black hole. You just want to tell the whole world, but it is so important that we keep this under wraps from now. But I will say it is going to be a incredible, incredible new division of Infinity One Network, which is the name of our company. Ion stands for Infinity One Network. However, I will say this, do not wait for Ion Skin. Ion Skin is just another great venue so we can get into that luxury market. We can get into that skincare market. We can do those kind of things where people want to have a more luxurious brand to promote, which is Ion Skin. However, don't discount Ion T10. Ion T10 is a phenomenal. We could hit $1 billion brand with just the Ion T10. No one can beat those prices. And I'll tell you this. I remember when I was with my first coded plan company, it was Excel Telecommunications, and everyone said, once we have local, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something with this business. Once we have local and not just long distance. Once local came out, guess what? Same thing happened. Same thing's going on. The people who are producing were producing. Why? Because you don't have to wait for another perfect world product. You have incredible products right now. Nothing compares. Nothing compares. You got that energy. Put that energy in your Ion Swag cup. Wear that Ion gear and go out there with reckless abandon. You got the 15-day cleanse. Here's the thing. I have lost so much weight on the 15-day cleanse. I'm essentially low carbohydrate right now. I haven't worked out much, but with the 15-day cleanse, I feel clean. I feel healthy. I am ready for this photo shoot with Diversity Fashion World this Saturday. I'm not at the skinniest right now, but I feel so much better and so much more confident. My skin feels better. Everything feels better. And I like to liken that to the 15-day cleanse. Just taking it for a few days. Oh, you feel absolutely fantastic. The greens, the beetroot. Oh, I take a ton of the beetroot. I take a lot of the beetroot. I wanted to have a lot of nitric oxide coming from a whole food organic source. So I take a ton of the beetroot. I take about 3 minimum a day, but sometimes I just pop them in. I don't actually read because remember, it's whole food. You can't overdose on whole food, to my knowledge. And so essentially, I take a lot of that. And here's the thing, for affiliates, it's only $23.99 with free shipping. You should have 2 or 3 of them. If you don't have the beetroot, you should have some beetroot right now. If you don't have the greens, you should take some greens right now. If you want to have more glowing skin and better joints, take the collagen. Y'all, these products are absolutely phenomenal. And you can tell my enthusiasm for it. My mentor, one of my faraway mentors a long time ago, he made this incredible book. His name's John K. Lynch. He said, you got to have enthusiasm for anything you do. It's not just Ion, enthusiasm. What's the last 4 letters of enthusiasm? IASM. I am sold myself. Are you sold on the idea of Ion? Are you sold on that? That's what we got to do. And my mentor, Jim Rohn, he had one of the most important lessons. If you haven't listened to Jim Rohn, I challenge you to listen to 5 minutes. Build Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn, a classic. Listen to all these incredible audios by Jim Rohn. He said this. He said, I used to think, I'll help you if you help me. Incorrect. I will help. If I help improve myself, it'll be better for you, because what if I become 10 times more personally developed, 10 times stronger, 10 times, and so on and so forth? How much more of a better friend can I be for you by improving myself? And by improving myself, I don't mean just with self-development, not just the mindset, but that's 80% of it. That's big. I'm also talking about your health. Guys, that beetroot, it takes some time to take hold. Greens take some time. Getting into your health habit. Energy works immediately. 15-day cleanse works immediately. You got to use all of the products, the hair, skin, and nails. Fantastic product. You need some better sleep. Take the sleep product. These are some absolutely unbelievable products at a price that not only you can afford, but I think some of the caveat is it is such an affordable product. It's easy to make it seem like it's a product that's not as so-called premium as other supplements. Perish the thought. We are a ultra premium product at not premium prices. I don't want to make it seem like we have a cheaper product. That's not true. Not like other companies. Yeah, they do add cheap products. Yeah, they add cheap products and then they jack up the price and the shipping isn't free. Really, you're blessed to be with Ion, because I know from the back how much we've sacrificed, how much Eric has sacrificed, and how much Banny has sacrificed to make sure that we have this future billion-dollar company. I'm going to say that again. Ion is the next billion-dollar company. And I'm talking about $1 billion in sales. I know we can do that, because especially with the new Ion skin, we're going to have so many incredible, incredible products, which I can't say much after that, but it's really going to put us up market. It's going to be another division. However, don't wait for Ion skin. It's incredible. It's exciting, but that's maybe a month or 2 off from now. Maybe we'll debut part of it over at the Virginia event. That's why you got to be at the Bubuhay Global Festival in Virginia Beach, where if it is out by then, we'll debut it there, and it's gonna be incredible. Take some pictures of the product, take some pictures in front of the Step and Repeat. We're gonna put the Ion Skin, Ion T10 logos out there. We want you to feel like a superstar, because you are a superstar with Ion. You wear the Ion Swag, you're going to feel great. And guess what? The more weight you lose, the more you start running, the more you start taking the product and getting some more energy, you're going to feel unbelievable. And that's what my mentor used to say. Don't you want to feel unbelievable? And I do all the time. You might be wondering, how do I have so much energy? How do I know what to say next? Why? Because I've done this over and over again. And when I believe in something, you can't stop me. We're like a rhino vision. We are like a freight train. We're just going to keep on going. We're just going to keep going and nothing's going to stop us. We're bulletproof. Why? Because no one can tell us our products aren't great. No one can tell us we don't have the greatest compensation plan out there. And I believe we have the greatest compensation plan out there for the pricing and the free shipping we have. Guys, we have everything that we need to build a billion-dollar company. There is nothing. Anyone who says, oh, don't talk like that, don't talk big. Why? You need people with a big vision. The future belongs to those who have a big vision and will execute and do their best to hit that big vision. Because even if they don't achieve that big vision, having that worthwhile mammoth rhino vision, freight train like effort, at least you'll be among the stars if you shoot for the moon, y'all. That's what we got going on. That's the excitement we got going on. And I'm proud to say, even through our Mabuhay Global Festival, we're going to have tons of events all ioned out. So that way you can come and you can grab some tickets and you're going to take tons of photos and you're going to go out there and you're going to say, I want to be an Ion Master. I want to be a 10-star. I want to be a 100-star master. And here's one thing I didn't even mention about the STAR program is this. With the STAR program, there might be some incentives, especially as we add the Ion skin. You know, we might have some luxury goods. We might have some bonuses. I prefer some goods so that way we can recognize you. Oh my gosh. We can recognize you on stage at live events. Me, I'm partial to Las Vegas. Everyone flies in Las Vegas. Some of you might be partial to Miami. Some of you might be partial to other places like South Carolina, wherever it might be. Wherever we got the fire, if there's over 100 people there, well, guess what? We're going to feed the fire, y'all. We're going to feed the inferno. We're going to pour some energy on it, and we're going to make sure that people will come to see us burn because we got that energy. We got that commitment. Remember, what is commitment? It's doing something long after the initial excitement has faded. Come on, gang. We got a lot to do. You know, my mentors, people ask, well, Nate, you know, why be corporate and be field at the same time? Guess what? My mentor who created a $5 billion company, I remember when he first started, he would tell his story in the 80s in the cheapest part of Beverly Hills. In the back of his old truck, he would sell his protein shake out of a plastic bag in the back of a truck. Can you believe it? How many of y'all would be willing to do that? I know I would be, but how many of y'all willing to do that? What baggies of energy, you know, on a street corner in LA. Technically, Beverly Hills is kind of LA County anyway. But you know, imagine doing that. That's the kind of fired up things I got going on. If you got a whole, here's the thing: if you buy a bunch of bags of energy, you invite people to your home and you sample it out, and they feel energetic, and you played the video. Guess what? There's no way people can't come on board. That's all I do. I sample out the energy or the 15-day cleanse. I have people who are coming down here from Central California just to learn this business. They're getting an Airbnb. Why? Because they want to invest in their future. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. We're starting to attract some excited people. Why? Because Ion just keeps getting better and better and better and louder and louder and louder. As you can tell, I am raring to get off my seat and go and talk to more people on Ion. It's just like, you know, the enemy is trying to stop me from using my phone for some reason. I don't know why, but you know what? That's not going to stop me. You know why I enrolled another person this week? I know a lot of y'all are enrolling some new people. It's incredible. And the more we get out there, we got to get to the point where we're enrolling and creating new masters every single day. And guess what? That's happening next. You know, we have a lot of customers, but now, you know, what's next? We're building some leaders, y'all. And you're going to see some incredible live events. We want those live events first, though, to be in your backyard. Some of y'all have some beautiful backyards. We would love to do an event in your backyard. It doesn't have to be anything crazy or fancy. We just want to wear our Ion swag, wear all the Ion gear, have a whole bunch of bags of energy, and have everyone sample and try it. And guess what? Have a great time. And if it's not for them, it's not for them. But I will guarantee you, you got a room of 10, 20 people, they're all going to sign up. No reason why not. And as we add more of the packages, as we add the new division, you're just going to have more and more options. Just let people buy what they want to buy. That's all it is to it. It doesn't matter. See, so many people are too logical. They think about the price, they think about all this and that. Look, we got free shipping. We got all the advantages that you need. I believe the Ion skin will be free shipping too. Don't count me on that. Danny's probably going to kill me if I say something before it's confirmed. But I mean, I believe it is. Let's push for it, right? Everyone message Benny right now, our vice president, that we want free shipping on everything because we have free shipping on the T10 and it is absolutely phenomenal. It is such a great tool to say if you buy right now, you get free shipping. I just signed up a new guy and his name's Edgar Garcia. I'm excited for him. Spanish communities from Mexico, raised in LA and so on and so forth. And he has a great family. I'm excited for to launch him and become, guess what? A master and creating another star master and so on and so forth. So if you haven't been recognized as Star Master, let us know. Let us know. I think who's here, Team Florida, I think you're a 1 star, so we'd love to get you recognized if you want. Just send a picture and how you want your name to be recognized. We can get that done. And so if any of y'all have new people coming on board, let's help them become a star. Right now, once again, hit me up on Messenger or Instagram because my phone is messed up and so on and so forth. But I want to get in the field with you. If you're watching this on the recording, I want to get in the field with you. I want to be out there and create something unbelievable. Gang, that's what I want to do. And if I sound like someone that you've heard before, guess what? He led a $5 billion company and he did that with not the greatest protein shake. It just goes to show it's about the heart because you can't out heart us. If you have the heart for this company, if it's not just some money thing, if you really want to change the lives of people around you, guess what? This is the company to do it at. You want to change some lives? It's here. You want to get healthy? It's here. You want to get rich? It's here. You want to save people through spreading health and wellness to the world? It's here. You want to be recognized because they don't recognize you at your work or your career or your business? It's here. You want to have a lot of fun? It's here. Everything that you want to do with Ion, it's here. This is the company that is for the future. It is the company of the future. I say it over and over again. We are a digital company of the future, and we got a lot of great things going on. And this is just not hype and hoopla. And you need a little bit of that. You need a little bit of the rah-rah because you need to be excited, y'all. You need to be excited about your future. It's not rah-rah for Ion, it's rah-rah for you. I am excited for who you will be in the next 3 months. I am excited for who you will be in the next 6 months. I am excited for who you'll be in the next 9 months. I am excited for who you'll be in the next 12 months. Why? Because at first you're not sure. Yeah, like I love the products, but I don't know if I want to do the business yet. Or maybe you are excited about the business. Then suddenly you're a master and you get that master pin. You're like, oh, this looks good on my suit lapel. And suddenly you get that 1 star master. Oh, you got a master lapel pin, which I'm sure is coming in the future. And then under that, you got 1 star under there. Oh, fantastic. And then the more you keep growing, oh, you keep on growing. Suddenly you're working out with the Ion swag and people at the gym, they're asking, hey, what's the Ion swag? In fact, now you're making some money. So you're upgrading from your local gym to one of those premium gyms. And here's the thing, when you go to a premium gym, who goes there? People with premium pockets. And then you talk to people about Ion, it becomes easier. Because why a lot of people don't know what supplements to get. You'd be surprised. Not everyone's an expert. Not everyone knows what's going on. Not everyone knows what to get. And you know what? We got to get them brand loyal to Ion. That's all it is. Our mission is to get people to transfer their buying habits and to become brand loyal to Ion, whether it's the Ion T10 line, which is dominating. It is world class. It is unlike anything else out there when it comes to our free shipping program and so on and so forth. And then her Ion Skin, which is going to be a luxury premium line. You're probably going to want to do some of these Ion Skins with your suits on, with your lapels on. Maybe we'll have with ionswag.com have those bags that are like you'll see at a premium place, a premium mall, maybe like a Tiffany's or a Chanel or Dior or Louis Vuitton. It's the kind of products that you'd want to be proud to put somewhere when it comes to a luxury type feel. See, we got everything. We got all the divisions figured out. We have a focus. T10 and Ion Skin. Whatever Ion Skin might be, I'm sure we're going to reveal it as we reveal it in the next few weeks. But guys, do not wait. It's not about waiting for the next division. I know, because if you wait, everything works. We're paying on time. We got trainings. We have people stepping up. Oh, we got a new training that is coming out. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to announce this yet, but I believe we have a Wednesday night training that's coming out on nutrition. I'm excited to be on that and support that. It's going to be unbelievable. I believe Melissa's doing that. Oh, it's going to be fantastic, y'all. and I want to participate on that. I want to watch that. I want to see that. Guys, the future is bright. It is so bright. We got to have some shades on. As corny as it sounds, it is bright, y'all. And I'm glad that you are a part of it. Now, I want you to get recognized. Let's go after that new star program. Send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. Let's get a group message going on. If you have some new people, if I'm not as responsive right now, just message again. Take the lead with your people. If there's something that I'm missing, it's because, maybe I missed it. Send me a message. Say, hey, Nate, you may not see it. And if I don't respond within 12 hours, that means I didn't see it. That means something's wrong with my phone again. And so what we want to do is just have a lot of action. Wisdom and faith and investment in labor is wasted. We want to have a lot of action, and a lot of action and excitement will lead something. Here's the thing. You can't stop a person who's bulletproof. If a negative person comes your way, you're like, okay, that's great. And you move on to the next person. That's the way I was when I was building this. $99 is nothing, y'all. $99 is nothing, especially in this day and age. I know, well, maybe it is something when it comes to the expenses of today and the economy of today, but when it comes to building the future, $99 is a worthwhile investment in the planting and the seeds that will grow in the future. And here's the thing, we're gonna have some bigger packages. Some of y'all want more product. Some of y'all, when we'll have a bigger Ion T10 packages, and then we'll also have the Ion Skin packages. You're going to have a lot of great packages. You're going to want to give these products out. You're going to want to gift these products. They're going to be so unbelievable, not just from the skin, but from the T10. It's going to fire you up, and it won't be long until you see Ion everywhere, in every state, all over the internet. And you can say a lot of different things, but you can't imagine this. There's so many people who say, I wish I was in the beginning of that company. And I'm going to end with this. A lot of the complaints happen in the beginning of a company because a company is doing a lot to make sure. Here, we've had some trials and tribulations, but we've always made it better and we've always made it good. And you hear this about a lot of companies, whether it's the big guys who are doing billions of dollars and so on and so forth. And every time I'm in the crowd of these billion-dollar companies, these huge companies, there's always stories of, hey, I wish I was in the beginning of that company. Are you sure? Because I remember my mentor, Jordan, he had there was a story, oh, not even before that, even I think before, no, it did come from him, where it was paper organizations. It wasn't online yet. And guess what? Someone lost the organization tree. Remember, like how we have an online back office right now, it tracks everything. Well, back in the 90s and the late 80s, they didn't have that. So what happened is that they lost it. And then so they had to figure something out. It was unbelievable. Can you imagine having those kind of problems and still sticking with it? And you know what? The ones that did stick with it became multi millionaires as long as they put the effort in and they worked really, really hard. I always tell about my friend Jordan. He just sponsored one a month, one a month, one a month, one a month. He sponsored someone in New Mexico that led to 50,000, and he says, suddenly I became a genius. That's the thing. Are you sponsoring at least once a month if you're part-time? One a month becomes one a week. And then guess what? If you can't train them, get them over to me. Get them over to Eric. Get them over to Banny. We want to work with these folks. Your leadership is here to help you. Guys, I don't want to hold you on here too much. We've had some incredible announcements. We have some incredible things going on. Ion is not only here to stay, there's some incredible things which are going to happen in the next few weeks. But if you keep coming to these trainings, you're going to learn. And you know what? The more you come to these trainings, the more you're going to sound like me. The more you're going to have the same kind of forthright and ideas and notions. And you're going to put out there, and people go, why are you so excited? Well, I got this little part-time thing going on. My challenge for you today is to listen to that audio. I love it. Jim Rohn, Jimrohn, Jim Rohn, and listen to Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. It's only less than an hour. Just listen to 5 minutes at least. Listen to it while you're cleaning, listen to it while you're driving, whatever it might be. Listen to it because it will change your life. And other than that, buy your Ion swag, buy some more Ion product, get more energy and sample it. It's not enough to just buy it. You got to sample it. The more you sample, the more you'll win. Don't be cheap with your business. The more you sample, the more you win. Go to your back office and buy some product now. My name is Nate Kalima out here in Los Angeles, California. Thank you to the Ion team. Thank you for the Ion attendees. Make sure attendees, if you are a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star master, and so on and so forth, to message us so we can recognize you for that. Let's get a banner made so that way we can advertise you some more. And with that, my name is Nate Kalima out here in LA. God bless you and peace be with you. Thank you.